be amusing. This is fun, and I will prove it. So many lives. So sorry. I am waiting to be impressed.
It's so rude.
It's almost a shame that you must die. Our return is very rapid, and it is yours as well. They are so close now.
Disappointing sport. This skill was no challenge.
Oh god, he didn't go all the way up. You got checkpointed though, I know, right? Hell yeah.
It's done. Let us celebrate.
The Forerunner's life will
There, last one's down.
What sets me apart from you, Spartan, is righteousness. I have not seen you earn your reputation yet.
Applause, please.
Weak. I will not fail. Not now. It is done, Reclaimer. Welcome.
I have no idea what happened there.
You will not honor from the banished.
The Forerunner's life.
Take my armor. You'll never take me. Today, this day, you are.
There, last one's down.
Your resistance ends now. I have not seen you earn your reputation yet, Spartan.
Ah, miss you. Okay, yes. Yeah. Right.
You have what you need. Tell them I am sorry it took so long.
Who's she talking to?
Unknown. The signal's old? Like, really old.
My time is ended. Yours too. They will make sure.
We need extraction.
Of course you do. On my way.
The Endless will return.
I couldn't decrypt it in time.
It's okay. You'll figure something out.
Of course I will. They'll pair you with another AI. Maybe even another Cortana model if Halsey lets them. It won't be me. But you know that, right? But that doesn't matter. It's just another echo. She's right, John. Just another echo. Sorry, I'm messing with you. I just had a feeling that's what she would say. Do you see what I see? So much potential. I'm sorry. I didn't have long to plan this. A few milliseconds, really. I hope it worked out. Look at us. We just keep saying goodbye, don't we? But this isn't an end. It's a chance to make amends, to rectify mistakes. And it starts here. I was wrong. I thought that I could do this on my own. But I forgot that the whole point of all of this, the entire reason that I chose you in the first place, was that we were supposed to be a team. Perfectly suited, perfectly matched, perfectly perfect. In these final moments, I know what my last mission is. I need to make sure you two learn from my mistakes. Become stronger because of them. I chose well, Master Chief. I really did. Now, it's up to you. Are you all right? I don't know what to say. Scratch that. We need to get out of here. Like now.
Options?
I'm thinking. Yes, I know. Think faster. Maybe there's a way to...
Was that you?
Would it help if I said yes?
Probably.
But we don't know where it's going, or even if it's going anywhere.
Any other suggestions?
No, but this is a really bad idea!
Let's not do that again.
I did try to tell you it was a bad idea.
Chief! Your beacon just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, I thought I lost you. Where did you go?
Echo 216.
Stay put. I'm coming to you.
I really like how they did the ending.
Where are we?
I did. Like Cortana.
Chief, I think the better question is when are we? I don't know how, but we've been gone for days.
What?
3 days, to be precise.
What?
This ring is different than the others.
The Banished and the Harbinger were looking for something that was never found. Why would the Forerunners hide something and throw away the key? Doesn't that scare you?
No. You?
Of course not.
Is anyone going to ask me what I think? I guess not. Get inside, big guy.
No, it's not. It's not really time travel.
Sorry. I'm really happy to
Time
see
travel.
you.
Time travel forward is different.
Really happy. So, what do we do now?
We finished the fight.
Yes, sir. The Banished still control the rest of the ring.
Wait. I know this is weird, given all that's happened, but
What? What is it?
we still don't know your name. We can't keep calling you Echo 216.
No, you can't. Esparza. Fernando Esparza.
It's nice to meet you, Esparza. Fernando Esparza.
Good work, soldier.
And what about you?
What about me?
What do I call you?
Any ideas?
Well, do you think it would be okay? You're sure?
You get to choose your name.
Then I think I might have the perfect one.
All right. Here we go.
My name is not Cortana.
Get ready.
But you're not going to tell us?
Oh! Wait, was that... Is the assumption that she calls herself Cortana? Cortuna. Oh, I like that. Cortuna. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, there's an after the credit cutscene. Okay. Yo, I actually really like that. I did. I thought that was a great ending, and it really sets up for more. So I was really happy with that. I was really happy with that. Yeah. I like it. Good. That was fun. There's more. We're gonna let it play more. Yeah. One thing that I will say is, like, one thing that was really interesting to think about is, like, of course, Cortana did a bunch of terrible things, right? She did a bunch of terrible things. But it's interesting to think about, especially because of what she said at the end. All of that happened because she separated herself from the chief. So, like everything that she did was terrible was because she started doing it on her own. And then at the very end, she's like, it was a mistake to go on my own. So it's really interesting to think that, like, it doesn't make it okay, obviously, but it adds an interesting spin to all that, which is kind of cool. I like how they did that. That was yeah, I like it. Yeah, she lost herself. Exactly. The whole point of her is that she's part of a team, and then when she went solo, she basically just, like, did everything wrong because she's not meant for solo play. she's a teammate. But no, I not only did I really enjoy that, but it's like I like how they handled the end of 5, because I was very concerned with the end of 5 that it wasn't going to. It was just gonna get too weird and off the rails for me. I like how they did it. I like how they brought back Cortana, because they did. They essentially brought back Cortana. Yeah, I'm very pleasantly surprised with the campaign. I was very pleasantly surprised with the campaign. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I did. Okay, apparently we can skip this, so let's do that. Yeah, good job, 343. I was very happy with that. Ooh, here we go. Whoa.
Are the vessels prepared?
The Silex is all ready, as is the auditorium. Grand Edict, this is most unprecedented.
The endless must be contained. I will inform the Criterion to proceed.
They believe we are here to help.
It matters not. Today we do what it takes to maintain order, to preserve our truth. Time will forget they ever existed.
Time is not a construct we can control.
And we cannot allow it to be theirs. If Halo cannot end them, it must imprison them. When it is done, the engineers will be busy. We will learn their secrets.
I fear I cannot do this alone.
You shall not be alone. The Criterion has given the order. Offensive bias has been deployed.
Was that Atriox? Wait a second. Did Atriox not die, but instead get sent into the past?
You ready?
Are you kidding me? I was born ready. Wait, isn't that what you should say?
Chief's got point.
Because it said that was in like 9300 BC or something. That was like 10,000 years. Oh, you think the dialogue and the cutscene are from different times? The dialogue was from the past, but the scene is in the present. That's weird how they did that. That's weird how they did that. Especially because they like... Yeah, that's weird. Huh. Okay. Offensive bias is a person? Oh, I thought he was like a guilty spark. I was under the assumption that... Yeah, what is offensive bias? The non-legendary ending doesn't have the dialogue and it doesn't have the time. Oh. How interesting. So we only saw that because we beat it on legendary. Oh, cool. Vertox says, I thought my game bugged. Oh man, offensive bias was the greatest combat AI the Forerunners ever made.
Applause, please.
Interesting. Oh, how cool. All of that is so cool. Man. Offensive bias is an AI that was made to combat medicant bias. Yes, at the end of the boss fight, you saw her talk to someone, and not directly to you. Maybe she was talking to the Aatrox. Maybe she was talking... It sounded... Okay, so... I don't know if the Endless are the precursors, because we know that the Forerunners basically banished the precursors from time. Like, the Forerunners, like, erased the precursors and took the mantle of responsibility. And then later, the precursors, like, turned themselves into dust. They didn't reformat, didn't coalesce, and then that became the Flood. So we know that the precursors were gone and wanted to come back and didn't. That's why I assume the Endless is the name of the precursors. That's my guess, is the Endless are the precursors. So the Endless were an advanced race that were imprisoned by the Forerunners on Installation 7 in 97,000 BCE due to their ability to survive the effects of the Halo array. Well, we know that a precursor survived the Halo array, because that was the one that was in the lore that was like, it didn't get absorbed by it, but that was the precursor spirit that was in the Grave Mine. But the Grave Mine didn't have access to the precursor's memories at that point. Look at Microsoft's Twitter. They're working on something called Halo the Endless. Oh, cool. I will say, now that we've beaten it, I was hoping by the end of the game it would be like a big reveal or become obvious why this is called Halo Infinite and not Halo 6. And now that I've beaten it, I have no idea why they didn't call this Halo 6. It's Halo 6. Like they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same type of thing. It's going to be really awkward if they make the next Halo called Halo Infinite 2. Like I guess the point is now that they're just changing the name nomenclature, so it's like the next game is going to be Halo : something else, Halo, and then it's going to be Halo : something else. Like I guess they're just changing how they name it. But I will say it's a little bit weird mid-franchise to switch from like numbers to words, because this is just Halo 6. There's nothing. Maybe they wanted to change it because of how drastically they're changing the gameplay loop. They didn't want it like Halo. All the other Halos are pretty basic A to B to Z to, A to B to Z games. So I wonder if they wanted to change it because they kind of wanted to differentiate the loop, maybe. It's not, well, no, that's the thing. Someone said it's a soft reboot. I wouldn't say it's a soft reboot. I think they like, it's still Halo 6. Like, Mr. River says, are you trolling right now? No, not at all. No, I'm not trolling at all. We're just talking about it. What are you talking about? Prior to the release of Halo Infinite, Microsoft filed a U.S. trademark application for Halo the Endless. Oh, so that's probably the name of the next one then. Cool. Okay. Halo Infinite is a platform for which they have a 10-year plan. The game will get new content. Halo Infinite is a live service, so instead of making new games, they will continue to release DLC that will be furthering. Oh. So, like, kind of like the campaign was a DLC, instead of getting like another Halo, we're just gonna have like another giant DLC campaign for Halo Infinite, and Halo Infinite is just gonna be like the platform. Oh, huh. Just like Destiny 2. I wonder what their end game is with that. I wonder why. There won't be new Halo games released for a while after this one. That's why it's called Infinite. They're just gonna ship new campaigns on this one. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, that's really semantics at that point. Giant campaign DLCs for this game are essentially new games. I mean, they're just packaged differently. So I mean, the discussion here is why I wonder what benefits they would have by doing that. You know, you think it's cheap? Yeah, cats think it's cheaper maybe. Because it's an infinite money maker. I see. It all comes together. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but I mean that's cool. I mean, I as long as we keep getting campaigns and stuff, I wonder if this will streamline the development process. That's an interesting thing to think about, because I mean, if they're just going to be basically using like the same tool set, and you know, obviously assets are going to be reused, because I'm assuming we're going to be on this ring for a while. Granted, we'll probably move around the ring. I mean, it's a giant ass ring. We didn't really cover too much of it, to be blunt, but yeah, I wonder if this is going to like streamline. I wonder if we're going to get campaigns sooner than we think we are. That'd be really cool. Have they announced how fast we're going to be getting these campaigns? Oregon says 27 Halo campaigns a year. Ambitious and believable. Yeah, it's like what, like almost 3 a month. Okay, okay, that's cool. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. I'm here for it. Okay, every 2 weeks a whole new campaign. Okay. Next one comes out in 30 minutes. Oh, great, awesome. Then like an hour after that for the next one. Well, hey, 343, man. Do it. I'm here for it. All right. Imiquin. Wait, Imiquin, are you a developer? You said we. And you have a partner mark, so are you working 343? Well, no, of course, normally whenever chat says they work somewhere, it's, you know, obviously a giant. Okay, here comes the wall of I am, obviously. But I mean, he's got a partner mark. So that makes me wonder, like, oh, Imiquin says, I worked on the competitive insights team. Oh, cool. So you actually do work at 343. And he says, we use spiritual reboot internally as a goal. It's still progressing the story, but definitely the idea was to go back to the roots and give people a really good entry point into the franchise. He goes by Miquin. Oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that. Okay, interesting. Well, cool. All right. I assume that's probably why there's so much dialogue from like 3, 4, and 5. That would make sense. Like kind of little reminders of where Cortana has been and stuff like that. I will say this though. I feel like this game could have done a better job connecting the bad Cortana with Master Chief, because especially towards the end when it showed her like blowing up planets and killing Spartans, it definitely makes her look like a real bad guy. Like it absolutely makes Cortana look like she's a terrible person. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, there are so many echoes, they called them, right? There's so many echoes throughout the game. I don't see how they could have added more. She was really bad. That's true. Yeah, after she did the whole AI thing, she did get really bad. That's true. I mean, there's no doubt about it. She became the bad guy. After she separated from John, she became the bad guy. Yeah, I'm still torn on that. I'm like, I guess depending on how well 343 develops the new Cortana, maybe it'll be okay. But there's no question that it's still that wound is still raw. That wound is still raw. I still don't know how I feel about them turning Cortana into like an actual bad guy. She is an actual bad guy, which is wild. That was a wild decision, especially after the first 3 games worked so hard to make us like her. Like, yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Myth. That's a really good point. Myth says you don't have to repackage new multiplayer experiences as well. That's true. And that's coming from what? You're like Onyx 9999 now, right? So that's a good point. That's a good point. Can you reload now, please? It's stressing me out. I don't know. I kind of like being it. Okay, how about this? That better. It was a pleasure watching you play, though. It was awesome to see you go through everything. Cheers. Thank you, dude. It was a huge amount of fun. I'm really glad we did it on Legendary too. I mean, there were some really rough parts, but yeah, it's definitely one of those feels good man moments for sure. It was fun. This is the longest the Cohh has ever gone without reloading. It's true. It's true. Hey, Mr. Rivers, thank you for the 20 sub bomb. I really appreciate that. Thank you, buddy, and welcome to the 20 new folks. Thank you. Reload. Okay. There you go, chat. Why to F am I getting ads when I have a Prime sub? Aetherbeer, the only reason that might happen is there are, and this is so deliciously ironic. There are some ad blockers that the way that they work is they masquerade your player. And sometimes if an ad blocker masquerades your player the wrong way, then Twitch will look at the player and see that it can't identify your player and play subs or play ads even if you're a sub. So funny enough, you might be getting ads because you have an ad blocker on when you should not be getting ads because you're a sub. Basically, it makes it so Twitch can't tell that you're a sub. And that's just the way some ad blockers work, is they obscure the player. Yeah, this is just another way Twitch is getting around ad blockers, basically. This is the TLDR. So, yeah. The eternal dance between ad blockers and Twitch, back and forth on what works and what doesn't. The Trooper says, because basically Twitch sucks. I mean, Twitch wants to play ads. You want to use ad blockers. That's just a dance that's always going to go back and forth, man. I mean, obviously they can't just not do anything, you know. So, the only thing that sucks is that I guess Twitch is getting better at what they're trying to do. So, but you know, yeah, it goes back and forth. It goes back and forth. Anyway, am I gonna do a thoughts video? Let's see. Am I? Nope. No, not right now. We'll have to do one later. I'm still gonna be doing some world clearing stuff too, so we can do one a little bit later. I don't know if we're gonna do Halo Infinite tonight, or if we're gonna play more Last Stand. I've actually been having a really good time with Last Stand, so I don't know if we're gonna do Infinite World Cleanup tonight or Last Stand tonight. We'll see. What I'm gonna do right now is I am going to run and get some lunch, and then I'm going to hope that I can maybe get in the queue so we can do some Final Fantasy this afternoon. And we'll see how that goes. And after that, we'll go. Arkdar says, this is a somewhat of a loaded question, but did you see an increase in ad revenue since Twitch got more aggressive stance working around ad blockers? I'm going to be blunt. I have no idea. I don't ever look at my ad revenue, so I don't know. I wish I could give you a more informed answer, but I really have no idea. So, there you go. You have a plan to look at the Matrix Unreal demo? Maybe at some point, but I don't know when. Yeah, we'll see. Sherlock Domes, good to see you. Sorry, I'm leaving right when you get here. Do you like boiled hot dogs? Boiled hot dogs are great. Yes. Why am I just answering all these random questions? I have no idea. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed our Halo Infinite campaign playthrough. This was a huge amount of fun for you guys. And again, thanks for being here for it. It was great. All right. I am out of here for now. I'll be back probably like 1:30. Hopefully we'll get in some Final Fantasy this afternoon, and I will see all of you shortly for more fun and games. Thanks as always, everybody. See you guys later.